Hey, I'm just vocalizing because right at this moment, I, Ferdinand Lacruz, and my group, classmate members, are about to share with you, acquaint you, to discuss with you the concepts of external environments and accountability of schools. So let's get started. External environments. These are the major forces or factors outside the organization with potential to influence a product or services successes or a potential to contribute in the operational process or system of an organization. And this broad concept was narrowed down into two types: mega environments and task environments. Mega environments. Mega environments refer to broad conditions and trends in societies in which an organization operates. This was even narrowed down into five elements. First, we have technological element. This refers to current knowledge regarding production of products and services. This current knowledge actually commonly refer to technological or scientific competence regarding the production process of products and services. Next, we have economic element. This refers to system of producing, distributing, consuming of wealth. I can even say that this even contributes in the financial matters of an organization. Next, we have legal political element. This refers to legal and governmental systems within which an organization must function. One of the responsibilities of this element is to give and implement policies, rules, and regulations that can help in the harmonious functionality of an organization. Next, we have social-cultural element. This refers to attitude, values, norms, beliefs, behaviors, and even associated demographic trends of a given geographic area. So something that is cultural in nature. For example, language. And lastly, we have international element. And this refers to developments in countries and outside an organization's home country with potential to influence the organization. So even other countries can contribute to an organization that is out of their boundary. That is why I can even say that it is even possible for an organization to do international partnership.
Good day, I'm Carissa Dayan Tablak, and right at this moment, I'm going to discuss to you about task environment. Task environment, these are the specific outside elements with which an organization interfaces in the course of conducting its business. Customers and clients, this may refer to individuals and organizations purchasing an organization's products or services. Competitors, these are the other organizations either offering or with a high potential of offering rival products or services. Suppliers, these may refer to organizations and individuals supplying resources an organization needs to conduct its operations with. Employees, these are the workers or individual working for an organization. Government agencies, these are agencies providing services and monitoring compliance with laws and regulations at local, state or regional, and national levels. For example, tax and workers' compensation.
In analyzing environmental conditions, we have two perspectives on environment: the resource dependence perspective and the institutional perspective. Resource dependence perspective. First and foremost, what are the resources being referred to that organization depends on? such are the following: types of resources, fiscal or financial monetary matters related to government revenue or income like taxes, personal or the manpower information about the necessary matters, products, and services. And now, what is this particular perspective? The environment is a place to gain scarce resources for operating the organization. It highlights the organization's dependence on the environment for resources and argues to manipulate the environment to reduce dependence. In other words, it tries to say that an organization depends on its resources environment as this can provide the resources needed for its operation or function. Institutional perspective. It argues that environmental factors cause organizations with appropriate characteristics to survive and others to fail. This views that the environmental factors of an institution or organization as both can contribute and can cause problem to an institution.
The two characteristics of environment. First is the environmental uncertainty. It is the condition in which future environmental circumstances are affecting an organization that cannot be accurately assessed and predicted. So, this is particularly a negative condition where it is tough to precisely assess and predict the possible and undesirable environmental events that can adversely affect an organization. And the next one is the environmental bounty. It is the extent to which the environment can support sustained growth and stability. So on the other hand, this is a positive environmental condition where the resource environments can contribute for the progress and sustainability of an organization.
Hey, I'm Carla Erica Abuiwan. Right at this moment, I'm going to discuss about the Administering Resource Environment. Administering Resource Environment, this means to manage the impact of the resource environment of an organization. In doing so, there are some necessary strategies needed in coping with. Number 1, buffering. This is to lessen or moderate the impacts that need to be attended through stockpiling or storing either inputs or outputs from a producing or service process to cope with environmental changes. Number 2 is smoothing. This is a term used for taking necessary actions or solutions that help reduce the impact of fluctuations. Number 3 is forecasting. Okay, what is forecasting? This is to predict or foresee what are the possible changing conditions and the future events. Number 4 is recruiting. Recruiting, this is to invite others who can help to be on the team of making positive changes for the organization. And the last one is partnership. Partnership, this is to coordinate with others to gain help for meeting the necessary help for the organization needs. That's all about the Administering Resource Environment.
Accountability. Accountability, it is the responsibility that gives with the authority to do something. The drive for accountability is based on 3 underlying principles. First, schools should be held accountable for higher standards of performance. Schools should be responsible to perform with high standard as well as their school organization. Second, schools should be provided assistance to build their capacities of delivering improved education rather. It is here where the role of external environment of schools are needed. Third, school must increase the quantity and quality of their performance outcomes, especially students' achievements. School should elevate their performance in the service so that it goes the same in the case of performance and activities of the learners. Moreover, accountability plans generally include the three components. First is standard to identify the subject knowledge and skills to be learned. Schools are responsible for setting the standard that promote the necessary knowledge and skill or competencies they have to develop. Second, test. Tests align with the standard. Schools are responsible for providing and giving appropriate tests or assessment tools for meeting the set standard. Third, consequences. Consequences of differing levels of goal attainment. Schools are responsible for their possible consequences of not attaining their goals or standard.
To conclude, organizations like schools have these external environments and accountability, and schools are just like us. We have our external environments, and in my case, to mention a few, my face, my outfit, my hair, my pimples, char, and of course, I have this accountability to certain matters, like accountability to my decisions, accountability to my own actions. So that's all, and we hope that you enjoyed learning with us. Thank you.